President Trump appears to be looking to muscle into a blue state. Politico reporting the president's campaign team is using this year's election in Virginia as a test to see if the GOP can turn it red in 2020 after the scandals surrounding the top three officials there who are Democrats. Vice President Mike Pence is reportedly leading the charge. He headlined a fundraiser last night for Virginia Republicans, state legislatures, and Politico reports that before Pence headed out to that event, the president asked him to deliver this message, quote, "Tell them we think Virginia is in play and that I'm going to be there." Hillary Clinton won Virginia by 5 points in the 2016 election. So, Ed, you're familiar with the DMV area, the D.C. Virginia divide. Yeah. So they've hired Jason Simmons, who's a veteran of not only Southern politics, but Trump's 2016 campaign, to try and look into whether they can take advantage of the controversy in Virginia. What do you think?
I think it's remarkable, first of all, that the governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general are all still there. Think about how much time we spent on that, between blackface allegations of sexual assault, and they're all still in power. I suspect that if they were Republican governors and lieutenant governors, they might have been hounded out of office. So that's fascinating. The other thing to pay attention is the number 13. That's how many electoral votes you have in Virginia. And so this is an insurance policy for the president. He's got to have Wisconsin. He's got to have Michigan. So Wisconsin's 10, Michigan's 16. That Rust Belt, that was the big surprise for him in 2016. It's going to be an uphill climb to make sure he can keep all that. That's why he was in Michigan last night. And so if you can carry Virginia, I still think it's uphill, but he's got a shot at it. Those 13 electoral votes could be very, very important.
You know, Capri, President Trump seems to always want to go after things that people say that he'll never get.
Right.
Like Michigan and Wisconsin in 2016, they said, you're never going to win Michigan. There's no way. He ends up winning Michigan. So do you think this investment will be worth it?
It could be. I mean, I think that it's possible. Look, I mean, what the situation with the Democrats in Virginia is unconscionable. I agree that they shouldn't be there. I'm shocked that they're still there. But I do think that particularly because of the Northern Virginia contingent, that is really what has made the Commonwealth of Virginia more blue. Let's not forget about how the government shutdown impacted those individuals. And I think they're not going to forget that in 2020 because there's so many federal workers in Virginia. So I think it is going to be an uphill climb, and they got to figure out a way to engage those voters in Northern Virginia or move up the participation in the rest of the state.
I think it's a decoy where he gets Democrats to go back and defend Virginia. And it's similar, it spends some money there, and it's similar to when Democrats get excited and put a lot of energy into maybe flipping Texas, and you spend a lot of resources there, and then at the end of the day, you're like, was it really worth it? And he's saying, I'm not going to give you Virginia as a layup. I'm going to go work on that and force you to spend some time and resources there. It's very clever.
But Capri is right about the urban-rural divide in Virginia. I mean, once you get out of Northern Virginia, it's Trump country. Yeah. It's just not as populated.
But Northern Virginia is very highly populated. It's mostly government workers, as you pointed out. They're almost all Democrats. So it's an uphill battle. Hillary Clinton won it by 5, as you say, and Barack Obama won Virginia twice. Is it doable? Yes. This president, as you noted, has been told again and again, you can't do that. And he's beaten the odds again and again.
So when it comes to the resources they're putting in, Democrats will have to defend it, but Republicans are also spending money to send staffers to the ground there to make sure this happens.
And as to Melissa's point, that means Democrats are going to have to step up too.
All right.